What's up everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking all about the Pueblan milk snake. First off, let me introduce you to my Pueblan milk snake. This is Pueblo. Pueblo is about 3.5, 4 years old, and right now he's about 32 inches long. As far as size go, he may get to be about 42 to 48 inches long. So these guys don't get very big. The milk snake growing up as a kid in Buffalo, New York was probably my favorite snake to find when I was out snake hunting. And definitely this brings back a lot of memories having this milk snake. It's not the exact kind of milk snake up in New York, but it is very similar and it does bring back a lot of wonderful memories. Out in the wild, these guys are going to be eating small rodents and occasionally other snakes as well. The milk snake is a type of king snake, so you do not want to place him with other snakes. He will and could very well end up eating some of the other snakes that he's around. The Pueblan milk snake is actually native to central Mexico. This is a snake I love to use in educational demonstrations here in Hillsborough County, Florida. Reason being, this snake actually looks very similar to the coral snake which is found here in Florida. Now the saying goes, red touches black, you're okay Jack, red touches yellow, you're a dead fellow. So obviously this snake is completely harmless, but just look at these colors. Even for a Pueblan milk snake, I think Pueblo here is actually extremely beautiful when it comes to coloration. This is a snake that will do absolutely fantastic in a tub. Reason being, this snake loves to burrow and spend a lot of time underneath the substrate when it's dark. So a tub is perfectly fine for a Pueblan milk snake. However, because of how beautiful this snake is to me, I definitely keep this snake in a display tank where I can actually see him every day. It's always nice to see him because he actually doesn't spend that much time above the substrate. I would say he spends anywhere between 80 to 90% of the time underneath his reptibark that I have for him. So as far as an enclosure goes, you guys, I keep him in a 20-gallon long tank, and I can definitely upgrade him to a 40-gallon once he gets a little bit bigger as well. But for now, this tank is just fine. For substrate, I like to use reptibark and cocoa bark. Excellent substrates for this snake to burrow in. Aspen is good too, but like I said before, I like the coloration of the reptibark and the cocoa bark. They just seem a little bit more natural to me. But if you guys go ahead and take a look at his tank, you will notice that I do have a hide on the left side. He likes to go in that. And then he also has another hide and some coverage on the right side and a little piece of wood there. All of which are excellent for him to burrow underneath and actually rub his body on if he needs to shed. He likes to go underneath the reptibark as well. He's got his water bowl right in the middle of the tank. I like to throw a few plants in there to make it look nice. And I will occasionally mist his tank because this snake definitely seems to like it when it's a little bit damp in his tank. For lighting, I do have 2 lamp fixtures, one for day, one for night. Each bulb is 50 watts, keeping the tank, at least on the warm side of the tank, at about 85 degrees. Remember guys, the reptile's gonna always be a lot happier when you can provide him with a lot of cool furniture inside of his enclosure. So like I said, as far as food goes, they do eat rodents. They could eat small reptiles, maybe small baby birds, things like that, eggs. But one of the things I will feed Pueblo here are rat pups. He loves his rat pups, and I will feed him 1 rat pup once a week, sometimes once every other week. As far as temperament goes, you guys can see this snake is incredibly docile. This is probably the nicest snake that I have. Another reason why I love using him for educational demonstrations. I don't have to worry about this snake at all. This is something that I would definitely strongly encourage anybody who's getting a first-time snake. This snake is incredibly hardy. They're usually incredibly docile. The only thing about the milk snake is that they are excellent when it comes to escaping. Of course, we don't have that problem here, but when I was a kid and I had eastern milk snakes, they always found a way to escape, and I have to tell you, they were definitely in enclosures that I did not think they would be able to escape. So, word of caution, if you guys do have a milk snake, keep in mind they are escape artists. If there's any way for them to escape, they will certainly find it. I've seen them get right on the very ends of their tail, stretching out their entire body and poking that strong little blunt head through any nooks and cranny, and they will squeeze their body right through. Again, you definitely want to have a secure enclosure when having this snake here. But other than that, guys, this is an excellent snake to have as a pet. Now you guys will notice whenever I handle a snake, I'm never actually grabbing the snake. Okay, again, you don't want to grab the snake. You guys can see I always kind of let the snake just kind of run itself through my hands. If I turn upside down, you guys will notice I'm not grabbing him. Okay, I've got my fingers open and I let him just kind of sift through my fingers just like I would be a branch or a bush or anything like that. And that allows the snake to feel a lot more comfortable, a lot more secure. Any kind of reptile, you definitely want to try to avoid grabbing the animal if you can. So as always, guys, if you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comment section down below. And if you guys out there would like to see more videos, hit the subscribe button down there in the corner, and I will be more than happy to make more educational videos for you guys to check out here at the Kingdom. So you guys, thank you for joining me and have a wonderful day.